Hello, is this working? God, I got dishevelled. Hello, welcome to an update, a life update, a shop update. It's been a while since we've had a chatsy booze. Lot to update you on. I guess the first one is, why no videos? We've had our baby. It wasn't planned. So it would have been, what, two and a bit weeks ago now. Wednesday, Hannah wasn't feeling well, was being sick. Went home, didn't look great when we got home. So we decided to pop QMC for a simple checkup. They did blood tests and all that. That was like 180, 190, it was crazy. And from that point on, we lived at QMC, and Hannah basically had preeclampsia. We had to have an emergency C-section. That was on the Friday. Popped in on the Wednesday. On the Saturday, I had to open the shop. We had 2 workshops. We lost so much money closing Thursday, Friday. And then baby had severe jaundice, so he was taken off us on Saturday at like 6 o'clock. I got there, held baby for like 5 minutes, and then he was taken off us, taken down to the neonatal ward. We didn't get him back till Tuesday, so I stayed over till Monday, and we just kept going down and spending some time with him. And then Hannah's been at QMC since Sunday last week, so making sure the baby's well, making sure Hannah's well. We've had some setbacks recently, so Hannah's on even more medication, but hopefully she'll be getting stronger. She's definitely, baby's great, baby's doing fine. He's still a bit tangoed, but yeah, he's getting stronger every day. And Hannah, we're just taking each day as it comes. And yeah, we've kind of sort of been thrown into a situation where the Wednesday that Hannah was being sick, Anya, who's like sort of filling in for Hannah, that was her first training day. That sort of went left field. It was just kind of like we tried to cancel it, but she was already on her way, so we just I kind of gave her like a quick overview of the shop essentially. We've not had a business overview, me and Hannah. We've not had any form of like, I'm off now for a bit, so here's what you need to know, here's the accounts. But it's sort of been like, Hannah went home Wednesday poorly, and I've just been running the show, figuring it out as I go. It's been daunting, it's been very stressful, but we've got so many amazing customers, so many understanding customers for orders and things. Anya has just filled the role incredibly. She's been amazing at what she's doing, particularly with like technical questions, which I'm useless at, let's be frank. That was Hannah's forte. On Saturday she just dove right into it. I threw her in at the deep end in the morning and she did grand. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind for this past few weeks, but I feel like this week and towards the end of last week was when it started finally like getting to a point where my brain was in a position to be like, okay, now let's start thinking about going forwards, what the business needs, like what we need to basically do to keep the place ticking over, to pay the bills, while also keeping a head in for Hannah and making sure she's okay and baby's okay. And that's why there's been no videos, just because just not really in that mindset. And Hannah was feeling a bit okay at QMC, and we was going to do a video, like a little update video, and your brain just wasn't there, to be honest. So we've had a lot of people asking like how Hannah is, where Hannah is, has baby come yet? So this is why we're doing this video, a quick update. So aside from all of that, lots happening in the shop, lots of new yarns. If I lean over, and I'm looking at the camera monitor down here, you probably can't see it, but dual spun ombre. We have 6 new colours of this. They are gorgeous. I'll do a pop-up thing now with the swatch book that Wayne brought in once. There's a new double knit from Loveful, which is a polyester wool blend, but it's coated so it fully breaks down. I'll do a little video on that thing, because the Loveful ranges we love, and that one is gorgeous. We've had lots of books in. There's like 10 new patterns for the ombre, 10 new patterns for this Loveful. We've got a mohair now. We saw Owen from Byrne last week. He's got some new yarns coming up which are very exciting, so I'm looking forward to showing you those when they arrive and talking about them a bit more. Books, Rikarumi showed up, so we've finally got Rikarumi restarts, and we've got some new Rikarumi books. I don't know if you can any of those in the background of them. There's a new sock yarn range, which is over there at the bottom there, which is very nice. It's Opal Yoga. Yeah, there's just a lot happening, and I feel like I'm in at the deep end. I definitely don't feel like I know what I'm doing, and I'm not a knitter. My wife is the knitter, Hannah's the knitter, so I sort of feel like I don't belong, but someone's got to run the shop. We lost so much money on that Thursday, Friday shutting, and that's the downsides of being a self-employed business is when stuff hits the fan, your priority is your family, but then you also need to think about the bills and the rent and the gas and the electric and all the other boring stuff that goes along with it. And there comes a point where you go, do you know what, as much as I'd like to be here and present, I do have to be back at the shop, which sucked, but I spent enough time living at QMC with Hannah. I mean, Hannah was losing her mind towards the end, but I think going forward we are on the right path. Hopefully in the next week or so, when Hannah's feeling a bit better, we'll be able to get a video together. She feels like she's completely out of the loop because she's missed all the new yarn. She didn't get a chance to see them. They arrived on the Wednesday that Hannah was poorly and going home. Yeah, there's a lot happening. There's a lot of new stuff coming up. There's a new knit along, which I'm very excited about. It's one that we've wanted to do for a while, but it is quite an expensive one. And normally the way they do it is kind of like the Sirdar ones where you have to buy, say, 10. But now they're doing it where you can buy one kit, 2 kits, as many as you want, and if they sell, great. So we've kind of dipped our toe in because of that, and the sample should be arriving any day now for Hannah to make. And I'm really excited to show you that. I'm not going to say any more. I almost said what it was. We'll keep quiet on that. New Rowan magazine has got some great patterns, so come and have a look at that. We're open Mondays now. This is the second Monday. I probably should be open, but nobody's tried the door. We open Mondays now, 10 till 5. Anya's running the shop 1 day a week. Probably Wednesdays, so feel free to pop in and see Anya, and she'll be in on Saturdays as well. She's doing a grand old job. Yeah, just a mad few weeks. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm well out of my depths, but you just have to keep swimming. The shop's slowly getting restocked. I finally got Sirdar done, Rico's done, King Cole's done, but then there was some King Cole stuff that was out of stock, so it's technically not done, and I still need to try and get that. The Byrne stuff I'm very excited about. The Nottinghamshire yarn, I know a few people asked about that. We are in the process with that. We just need to sort like the weight and the meterage and all the boring stuff to make it a sellable product essentially. We have an amazing regular, Rosie, who's doing some designs for merch for us, and they are pretty much done, so I'm really excited about getting that started and showing you what they become. Yeah, there's a lot to do. You'll probably see a lot more of me than Hannah, which I know you'd much rather see Hannah than my grumpy self, but bear with, and we'll get Hannah in a video very soon. Hope you're all having a great week. I thought I'd put this video up early. Normally they go out on Saturday, but I might try and get a video out on Saturday of the new Ombre and Luffle, because I do think they are just 2 really great yarns, particularly for summer, where you want something that's light but not too light. Like some people don't want to knit in a 4-ply for summer, or they don't want to knit in a cotton. So the Ombre, Aran and the Luffle DK I think are really good options, and they feel lovely. And we've got some samples as well, so I'll splice in some B-roll of the blanket that we got, and there's a top in the window, so come and have a look. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, so hope you're all having a great week. Hope you all had a great weekend. Let us know what you're working on, and feel free to pop in. And if you've got any questions for Hannah, send them, comment below, send them on socials, and I'll pass them on. And yeah, we'll get an update from Hannah very soon. In the meantime, I'll see you all very soon. See you later.